English with Deck. Okay, how is everyone doing tonight? Not too bad? Good, good. Okay, well, I hope you are all enjoying this crazy weather. Wherever you are in the world at the moment, I'm pretty sure it is either raining, blisteringly hot, or sorry, oh my gosh. Wherever you are at the moment, I am sure it. Here we go. Uh, Wherever you are at the moment, I am sure it is either blisteringly hot, absolutely chucking it down with rain, or blowing a gale so hard you feel like your house is taking off like Dorothy's in The Wizard of Oz. And the weather is strange. There are a lot of us out there with colds or stressed out schedules, you know, and for one reason or another, life gets in the way occasionally. And case and point, well, the past week or so, probably a week, I've been on a little podcast hiatus. Now, if you're not sure what a hiatus is, it is literally just a break or like a pause in something, So a podcast hiatus, I basically took a break from podcasting, not out of sort of choice, just things happened. My youngest got ill. She was off work for a little while. Oh my gosh, what is going on tonight? My youngest was at work. She's like not even 2 yet. Oh, it's been a long day. She was ill and she was at home for a little while. There we go. I've got the idea in my head of my youngest daughter going to work. Oh gosh. Yeah, so I ended up on a hiatus for a day or two because of that, and then my regular work, and then household duties. On top of that, I ended up, just having to take a break, and then other things got in the way over the course of the past week. I've also not been running or exercising properly, so my body is feeling a bit, well, lethargic, for use of a better word. But anyway, that's another story. Hey guys, it's Deck here from Deck English, and I'm here with another episode of English with Deck. Let's go! Now, I want to talk about podcasting specifically today because I realized something the other day. I realized this, and podcasting, making content as a whole, but especially for me, podcasting is slightly dangerous. Now, I get why making video content could be quite addictive, quite obsessive. I get why, making music, for example, could be. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy making videos. I'm not amazing at it, I won't lie, but I do enjoy it and it's good fun. But it does take a while. Whereas for me, podcasting is pretty straightforward. Because of the style of podcasts that I record, I am able to do it pretty much anywhere and everywhere. Of course, I usually do most of them at my desk and stuff, but And because of the attitude I have towards podcasting, especially over other forms of content creation, podcasting has become a little bit obsessive to me. Now, not in a serious, worrying, get me to rehab kind of way, but more of a, you know, I should probably be doing something else now, but I'm thinking about the next episode. Or I should be doing something else, but I'll just quickly check, a number. And the funny thing is, I don't have some crazy amount of followers, monthly listeners, or whatever you would call them. I've never been recognized out in the wild. I have by friends, of course, as a joke, but not by someone I didn't know. No one is stopping me in the supermarket and saying, hey, excuse me, are you the guy from English with Deck? My gosh, if that happened, I don't know what I'd say. It's probably for the best. But anyway, joking aside, even without that huge following, there is something incredibly satisfying about making these episodes. You have an idea, you record it, you edit it. In my case, I try to keep it as natural and unedited as possible, but and then you upload it. And suddenly, a bit more of my opinion or voice or idea is out in the world, hopefully to help some of you guys. And that idea that someone somewhere just might be listening whilst walking, driving, cooking, cleaning, studying, I don't know, maybe avoiding some responsibilities. Whilst doing those activities, they might be listening to me. That is a brilliant feeling. And during this hiatus, I couldn't stop thinking that. And I realized I have been, obsessed. Become obsessed, I'm sorry. I have become obsessed. And that's quite funny. Because, I never thought that I would become quite obsessed, for use of a better word, with podcasting. And I guess part of it is, I've definitely got a reasonably large number of episodes out there now. So it's kind of like gone too far, point of no return, if you like. I've put that many out there now that to back down now feels a bit, disappointing. And, if I listen to or look at my older content or my original podcast episodes, I compare them to the latest ones and how I act, how I talk, how I think, there's a difference. And then I won't say they're amazingly better, they're dramatically better. They are, but they are better. There is a difference, And it's interesting when you have those realizations. And it's not because of the fame. It's not which there isn't really much of at this point. Who knows tomorrow? Who knows next month though? Ho, ho, ho. And it's not because of those big numbers. But because, helping people feels genuinely amazing. And on that note, remember, English doesn't have to be difficult. See you in the next one.